Okay, this is probably the best view. I'm going to start by wiring. I need a brown and a black and the black and blue. So the black and blue is only going to go for well, the black and blue is going to go from here to inside of the headlight bucket. And I move the camera when I get it through the headlight bucket and show you the connections. So that's the first one. So I need a brown wire. Let me check in my stash here for brown. Yeah, I don't think I have brown in there actually. So, but I bought brown, and here it is. The brown wire I need a lot of. Because the brown wire is going through the brown wire is going all the way back to the relay switch. So, and that is really connecting to the control voltage. But I run it through the headlight bucket. So I'm going to start by running this through the headlight bucket. I'm going to actually put sheath on it as well. So I'm going to put it through here. Be running it along here, and it will go along here. So I'm going to need it to come out and go way up here. So this should be good right here. So I'm going to get a length of 1/4 inch. I use zip ties a lot at this point. So I'm going from here to here, so that should be good. When I took the wires off, I know that a lot of people tin the end of their wires. I do sometimes, I don't all the time. It is I just don't, I guess you should, but I just don't. So here are the first connections. Turn the light on here. Okay. So this is a I have like a little cover cap here. Most likely I'll replace it because it doesn't seem really big enough, but it's what I got. I think it's what came on the bike. And nope. So this is going to go through here. Through this side. Okay. So I wanted to have enough slack in here. It does. And the brown wire then exits. I just exited the other hole. And it goes down the side channel. and it is going to go over here. So on this one, we are going to use a large cable. And this is going to be basically a channel that a lot of wires go down. So obviously I'm just loosely attaching it. No, I am going to use, sometimes I segregate the channels. So, and that's what I'm going to do here. So on the brown one, I'll probably have 2 or 3 going through here. And this will basically just butt right up to the underneath of the headlight bucket. But it gives me another channel to bring it up underneath. And I can just pop it right on inside. And then I can take the long one, which I'm going to make about this long. So the brown goes through this. Yeah, even this, it's hard putting this wire down, even this, just because of the kinks in this one. But once you get it hanging, it's kind of easier. Okay, so I'm going to gently wire tie it here to hold it up. In here. So now I'm going to actually show you a connection. So the brown, like I said, the brown is basically the control wire. So we have the control wire here, and the control wire is going to accentuate the starter. So really as simple as that. There they are. So the starter is relay number 2. So here's relay number 2. The white wire is for control. The yellow wire is for accentuating the power. So on the control, I'm making this so that it is the female. It will be receiving the power. And So I'm gonna got the connection is good. So, and I know that this is this will be the male. This is 16 gauge wire, so it is overkill, but really not really. I mean, it's so. Oop, this has never been opened. These are bullet terminals. I really kind of like them. So these crimpers they're called Sumline. They are spectacular. I mean, they work every single time. There is no question. I've never had one not work. And the connection is made. So the next connection would be going from that to the starter. And so I can tell you that that color wire is red. So, and So one end is a spade bit, and the other end I'm doing as the this will be the nail. So this gets the female bullet. I'm going to put the coating on it. It's so funny. I'm so cautious with these things now because it was actually kind of awful because the previous couple that I've had, you just never knew if the connection was a good connection. So the other connection here is just right on the starter. And I feed this through. There's like a little corner area here, a little triangle. That's where I feed everything through. And this gets a waterproof coating. I'm going to be putting a cover on that starter cable. It is. I just don't happen to have one, but I'm going to get one. So I'll get like a little rubber boot for that. So the connection to the starter is made. It's a good solid tight connection too. And we are going. So I'm going to show you the headlight bucket now because we're going to make the connections. And okay, so again, we have 6 connections here, and I understand that this is insane to see, but the starter button is going to connect to 1, 2, 3, the 5th one over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is going to connect to this one right here, the 5th one over on the top. But there are jumpers. So there is a jumper from 1 to 2, and from 3, 4, 5 to 3, 4, and 5, and then 6 is its own circuit. So why don't we just make the jumpers? So we need to make one jumper for 2 and then one jumper for 3. So that'll be kind of easy. So I'm going to size up how big so let's see. That fits good. And it goes without saying that I'm actually going to, when I'm done, I'm going to actually fuse the main line going from the ignition switch, which is down here, all the way up there. I'm going to put a fuse here too, just to be on the safe side. So this size fits. So I'm going to make some jumpers. I'm going to make one jumper for 2, and let's take a look. One, 2. Yep. And I'm going to use the 12 gauge wire too. It will just make I guess I don't need to, but it's I'm not going to. So first is making one jumper and one jumper for 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so these are all 6 independent circuits. I bought it like that because I want to be able to control how the jumpers are. On the Moto Guzzi one, the jumpers are integrated in the back, which it is what it is. I don't really care for that, but it is